Alrighty, my newly made alchemist will introduce the Weaver to us. Weaver's Guild is in Ul'dah, Steppes of Thal. I like the southeast corner-ish. And if you teleport to the Weaver's Guild Aetheryte, you're pointing directly at the guild doors. Her name is Marone. Here we go. Guild Receptionist. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the wellspring of Ul'dah fashion. From humble thread, our peerless artisans weave wonders, dreams in fabric form. We are renowned as Eorzea's finest purveyors of quality textiles, and as her foremost arbiters of style. Needless to say, such renown is not won without effort. Ours is a tremendously demanding profession, you see, but also a highly rewarding one. It is little wonder that so many adventurers have set their hearts upon joining us. Might you be one of them? Yes. Ah, I thought as much. Then I'm sure you're eager to learn all about our illustrious history. As I'm sure you know, Thanalan can be a perilous place, its vast deserts being wont to punish the unprepared, while a menagerie of ferocious beasts stalk the sands. The greatest foe is, of course, the midday sun. And so, ever since man first set foot in this region, he has favored light, flowing fabrics that shield him from the sun's rays while allowing his skin to breathe. Of course, Uldans have ever been a people of taste, and demand for more extravagant designs spurred innovation, resulting in textile goods whose appeal extended far beyond our borders. Merchants had little trouble selling Ul'dah fabrics in foreign markets, so great was their reputation for beauty and quality. And when traders from those same markets sought to peddle their lesser products in Thanalan, well, it gave us little cause for concern. Sunsilk tapestries is synonymous with the textile trade in Ul'dah, you see. Those who come here hoping to peddle cheap rags swiftly learn the price of doing business in our territory. Wiser men and women with an interest in our trade choose instead to join the guild, which the company generously operates for the betterment of Ul'dah society. We offer our members the tools and techniques needed to become successful, and should they prove themselves especially skilled, they may even be offered direct employment as Sunsilk weavers. Just imagine, adventure, your designs could one day dictate the course of Ul'dah fashion. If you desire such fame and influence, then you might be granted a place with us, provided that you are willing to embrace hard work. To ensure candidates can endure the rigors of our profession, our Guildmaster has taken it upon himself to evaluate each one personally. When you are ready to submit yourself to his rigorous scrutiny, say the word. Oh. Are you ready to meet the Guildmaster? First impressions are everything, and you do not want to present yourself poorly. Well, I'm not wearing good stuff. I'm only wearing the level 1 robe that I was given from the alchemy quest. But we get accept the quest. Way of the Weaver. Excellent, though I do wonder if your attire is appropriate for the occasion. It's not. You will find the esteemed Redolent Rose supervising guild operations over yonder. He is, how shall I put this? He is relentless in his pursuit of excellence. So long as you demonstrate that you are similarly committed, he will treat you fairly and with respect. I'm just realizing this is my second. So this is my first day on this character doing professions in Ul'dah. And maybe like they're all gonna have the same attitude of like, you better freaking bring it. Whereas the Fisherman's Guild was like, oh yeah, let's catch some fish, bro. And the Culinarian's Guild was like, oh, you wanna cook? Yeah, let's get into it. Like, and the Botany Guild was also like, yeah, let's go pick some flowers and maintain nature. And it's like, you better present a good. Right. Redolent Rose is I can't remember the word right now. Got that. Rogadin male, kind of dressed a little bit close to a blue mage in a lot of ways. He got white gloves with a black pointer finger on the left one. Only the left one? And thumb. But blue attire, blue shorts that are probably pants that go into black thigh-high boots. He's got this little, like, one of those circular things with a cactar, like you can weave patterns into it, like with a cactar on it. Black top hat with a white feather in it. I think his face is a bit, like, powdered. He looks kind of pale, but whatever. Redolent Rose. What do we have here? Another adventure in search of thrills and excitement. Shall I dance you a merry jig? No? Well, if this fails to please you, I suggest you run along. Perhaps the women of the Ruby Road Exchange will be more to your liking. Oh, so you mean to become a weaver? Then we have something to discuss after all. I shall be blunt, weaving is an art, and, like all true artists, we must make sacrifices and suffer for our craft. So tell me, adventurer, are you prepared to suffer? Okay, sure. So you say, but only time will tell. In any case, you'll need equipment to get started. This needle should suffice for now. I need not explain what a needle is, I trust. Good, then hold it as you would when sewing, and show me you're ready to begin. 100 experience points, which actually is nice on my alchemist. 115 gil, 100 lightning shards, 50 wind shards, and a rusty needle. Weaver unlocked. We'll pop that sucker on. I get to keep the clothing, so I'm not going to be naked for all these again. Weaver registered. I'm running out of room to put these places, but... Sorry, I'm running out of room to put these... Yeah. But I have another... I have more bars I can use, right? Like, I've only used... I recently used 9. So 10? Yeah, 10 should be available. We'll pop it... All the quest stuff pops over there. Let's do 6x2. Activate it. I think this needs to, yeah. Okay. So alchemist, weaver. I know aesthetically it's not the most pleasing, and I might fix it someday, but not today. At least not right now. Okay. Oops. My first needle. So a needle pulling thread. Okay. Given to us by Redolent Rose in the Weavers Guild. Ulda, Steps of Thal. Here we go. Well, well, you look like you were born to hold one of those. Even so, I suggest you keep it somewhere safe, especially when clambering over haystacks, as I shan't be issuing you another. Now, you certainly look the part, but it remains to be seen if you can play it. I bid you craft me a spindle of hempen yarn. A trifling task, yes? Well, I do hope you find it so. Should it seem even remotely testing, you have no future at this guild. To make hempen yarn, you will require moko grass and lightning shards. The former can be purchased from our own dear Gigima. The latter you will have to find for yourself. That is all. Oh, yeah, put the crafting log. Logs. I think I have moko, unless I sold it because it's just... I probably sold it because I just had too many and it was level 1 shit, and I mean, I could buy it. There's not a lot of stuff here, interestingly enough. I don't want this muddy water in my thing right now. 2 moko grass, sorry, my bad. And I wish I could HQ it, but I don't have that stuff until level 5. Oh, they give you a needle, but then they also they don't tell you that they gave you this, the same circular thing that the dude has on his hip with the cactar. Gigima can provide you the moko grass, but you must procure the lightning shards. Or have you made your yarn already? 2 hempen yarn, 1 handed over. Cutscene. Well, bless my soul, she can follow basic instructions. It would seem you have grasped the fundamentals. Good girl. I tend to take these shots as my initial, for crafting, like the initial screen grabs. Okay. Yarn and cloth may be mere materials, but they must be crafted with no less care than a whole garment. For though the finest garments are greater than the sum of their parts are invariably the finest. Do remember this, Mercy, as you continue your training. Practice making yarn and other simple items, and return once you have attained a basic level of proficiency. Tedious, I grant you, but necessary, and you did tell me you were ready to suffer. Next quest is level 5. We get 300 experience points, 150 lightning shards, 100 wind shards, 40 Moko grass, cool, and the same hempen kurta that I'm wearing currently. Let's say mud green dye. Wait, are they different colors? Hold on. They can't be, right? No, they're the same. Whatever. Cool. As with the last thingy, I am gonna get myself up to level whatever. Quick synth. It only took. Let's do 7. I was almost perfect. Which is an easy way of saying I wasn't perfect. There we go. Right, level 5 reached. I'm doing that to get everybody to 5, to buy gear, and then go from there. I will probably be using the yarn. Yeah. Simply, maybe I might not. I might try to HQ. Should I try to HQ some yarn right now? Because these are all going to be using the yarn I'm going to make here, and having them HQ. Let's see if I can. Without gear, no. I'll do gear first. That's way smarter. Okay. So, that is the end of... I didn't do this on my other character, or my alchemist, but I'll remember to eventually. So, mount there. I will figure out eventually a minion that goes really well with Weaver. But for now, we'll just do the roulette. The fluffy fledgling dodo might be kind of fun. You know, all the fur, whatever, or feathers. I don't know. I'm just making shit up, dude. Unicult. Use Unicult hair. Yeah. Anyway, bye-bye for now. I hope you enjoyed. And next up is Goldsmith, because it's nearby. Alright, bye.